Yo, my motherfucking stomach is fucking with me right now. My stomach fucking with me real bad. But anyway, man, boy, this is like a man. You know what? I'm from Baltimore. This type of shit, hate to say, normal. It's normal. I can't even lie to you. Like, and I'm pretty sure down there, as much as they brag about the bad shit, I don't know the same way they brag about the dumb shit down here, as if that shit is cute and cool. But then they'll be like, oh no, it's not cute or cool. I'm just saying, yeah, that be going on down here too. Like niggas be low key going and comp about their bad city, and everybody wants to be from that bad place. I don't want to be from none of this shit, but you know what's crazy though? You live and you learn and you see shit, and you know how to get away from certain shit. So these guys.
When the family feels. Hey, we got two people shot.
Crashing.
We got two people shot right here. 15, 25.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get
Eight people. So we'd like to actually say either love or hate. Are we just approaching the of these two students?
Let's get into
Chicago
it, man.
is a city. You either love or hate. Are we just approaching the 4th week of 2024? And on the 3rd week in Chicago, you had a man who took the life of 8 people, his own family. 4 days later, you got
whoa, what?
In Chicago, you had a man who took the life of 8 people, his own family. 4 days later, you got 2 teenagers who gunned down in front of their high school on lunch break. And the shootings we about to report not taking place in the quote-unquote hood. We talking about suburban Chicago and downtown. And nowadays, it's footage everywhere. And some of this footage, I gotta leave the link in the bio because I can't play on YouTube. So before we go over this one, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. This is a picture of Romeo Nance, just 23 years old. January 23rd, 2024, it was reported that Romeo was suspected of shooting and killing 8 people in 2 different houses in the suburban Chicago area.
Wow. Bro, you got that much? Bro, niggas be getting down in the rack. I mean, it's like Baltimore be getting down. Yeah, man, everywhere got their area of where niggas get down and people do crazy things. Man, and somewhere else, they killing, raping, and grabbing motherfucking people up, boy. Like, shit just be going down out here. And that's why I sit in here and love on my kids. But anyway, man, can't be scared about outside though, but man, killing 8 people is wild.
The first shooting was captured on camera.
Damn, the first one was caught on camera. So how he got the time to do the other ones? They should have been on his ass right there. Like he got a gun in his hand right there. Look like he got a gun in his hand right here. Yes. I believe that's what he got in his hand right now. Oh wait, never mind. I'm sorry, people. False advertising. Is that the same car that went past? Yes. That's the same car that drove slow as shit. Must have said something to him, look like. And then he came back. Damn.
The next day, authorities located him in Texas, but he fatally shot himself. Now, it's been days later, and the motive is still unclear. But what we do know, his girlfriend was arrested 3 days after him, 21-year-old in Texas. The next day, authorities located him in Texas, but he fatally shot himself. Now, it's been days later, and the motive is still unclear. But what we do know, his girlfriend was arrested 3 days after him, 21-year-old Kylie Cleveland Singleton. She was later released on home confinement.
And so far charged in the horrific mass shooting in Joliet was released from custody today. Kylie Cleveland is accused of misleading investigators while a manhunt was underway for her boyfriend. Police say murdered 8 people, including several members of his own family. CBS 2's Andrew Ramos was at Will County Court in Joliet and has new information on the case.
I don't know why my stomach.
Kylie Cleveland is back home tonight and being ordered to stay there on electronic monitoring after she was charged with obstruction of justice. This as
she couldn't say that she ain't want to be involved.
Details about where she went after her boyfriend killed 8 people. 21-year-old Kylie Cleveland appeared before a Will County judge accused of withholding critical information about her boyfriend Romeo Nance, who is also the father of her 3-year-old son. Investigators believe Nance fatally shot multiple members of his own family, including his mother, aunt, uncle, brother, and 3.
This nigga obviously had a mental illness to shoot your mother, yo.
Her 3-year-old son.
Your mother, bro.
Investigators believe Nance fatally shot multiple members of his own family, including his mother, aunt, uncle, brother, and 3 sisters. He would later shoot 2 men at random, leaving a total of 8 people dead and 1 injured. Detectives are still trying to determine what Cleveland knew, if anything, about the murders. CBS 2 has learned through sources that after the rampage took place, Cleveland went to a local sports bar in Joliet, where she was hanging out with friends around 9 p.m. According to the source, the 21-year-old appeared to be pacing back and forth while at Double J Sports Bar. It would be the following night when Cleveland was brought in for questioning at the Joliet Police Department. That's where detectives said she gave false information and lied about not having Nance's phone number.
It's a big deal, but the trick is whether or not they could prove it.
Considering that the gunman took his own life, Cleveland at this point is the only person charged in connection to this case. And experts say when you factor in the gravity of the crime, if found guilty, that will certainly play a role in her sentence.
It's a serious case.
Her name's
not,
Juliet.
Lying about a shoplifting. It's lying about
Romeo and Juliet.
Multiple murder. And so I think that will factor into what sentence is eventually imposed. She could get probation on this charge, but she could also get up to 3 years in the Illinois Department of Corrections.
Now, motive in the mass murders still remains unclear. It's something officials say we may never find out. Cleveland is due back in court on February 8th. Reporting from outside Will County Court, I'm Andrew Ramos.
Now, a day after she was released, some more tragic news happened in downtown Chicago. But before we go over that, I want us to take a moment and identify the fallen victims of the mass shooting. 5 people in the first house, 2 girls, Angel Nance, 14, Aloha Nance, 16, 2 women, Alexandria Nance, 20, and Christine Easters, 38.
38, boy. He killed 2 16-year-old girls? Bro. What the fuck was...
31-year-old man, Joshua Nance, was found deceased in a home at 2212 W. Acres Road. At 2225 W. Acres Road, 2 more people and an unidentified kid, a 35-year-old man, William Easter II, and 47-year-old woman, Tamika Nance. May they all rest in peace. 11 condolences to their families. Now, as we go over the incident that happened this past Friday at a local high school for troubled kids, just yesterday, someone that lived outside the U.S. had visited Chicago, and he posted this video with the caption, "People in America, this how Chicago really looks. I mean, it's beautiful." Now, family, if I go out to school for lunch with a group of people and I was spotted and my friend, no one else was shot, is it possible someone at the school gave the location or at least the time frame of when they will be coming out, especially during lunch hours, broad daylight in downtown Chicago? Now, I want you guys to keep that in mind. January 26, 2024, in a video I can't play, you can see two teenagers fighting for their life in front of their school just steps away as people frantic and call 911. The link for the video is in the description. Two teenagers that was identified in that video was Robert Boston, 16 years old, and Monterio Williams, 17 years old. May they both rest in peace. 11 prayers to their families. Family and friends said the teens knew each other. They was only steps from their school, as we mentioned, Innovations High School, located on 16 North Wabash Avenue. Now, someone we're going to assume was at the scene had commented on the post and said this, and one of the dudes that had something to do with it ran inside of Walgreens and Popeyes, trying to hurry and change his clothes in front of everybody. They locked them right on up, light skin with dreads. I'm listening to the police thing right now. Now, they talking about this man, but his name wasn't released.
The search is on for the gunman who shot and killed two teenagers right in the middle of the loop during the busy lunch hour yesterday. The victims were leaving their high school. CBS 2's Noel Brennan has more on the investigation.
Wow.
The teens made it only steps away from the front door of their school.
Watching
and the shooting happened here, right next to the elevator that leads up to the L track.
Man was watching them.
Bullets shattered the glass and sent people inside nearby businesses ducking for cover. At 12:26 Friday afternoon, it's business as usual on Jewelers Row. Until a burst of gunfire.
Oh my God, there's a shooting.
Workers and customers inside the Chicago landmark Diamond Center take cover.
Close the gate. Close the gate. Close the gate.
Outside, near Wabash and Washington, Chicago police say two teens are shot. 17-year-old Monterio Williams and 16-year-old Robert Boston did not survive.
Damn.
It does appear to be a targeted ambush, as the police have said.
34th Ward Alderman Bill Conway says he can't recall a more brazen shooting in broad daylight in the Loop.
Two high school students coming out of school, getting shot in the middle of the Loop, an area that should be safe. I mean, everywhere should be safe, but is historically a very safe place. It's certainly a tragedy, and the families and the school are certainly in my prayers.
Surveillance video captures the teens leaving Innovations High School as a dark sedan pulls up. At least one person gets out, runs up to the teens, and opens fire. The mother of Monterio Williams tells CBS 2 Monterio and Robert were good friends. Monterio was looking to graduate and hoping to attend a trade school. His mom thinks he may have gotten into carpentry. She says what happened is surreal, that her son was just trying to survive the streets.
That's something that we need to get a handle on, you know, the significant gun problem that we have.
Chicago police have not said how many suspects they're looking for. At this point, no one is in custody. In the Loop, Noel Brennan, CBS 2 News.
No, the is to Chicago and when authority and family, you know I will keep you guys updated. If we wrap this video up, once again, rest in peace to all the fallen victims. We sending love and prayers to Chicago in its entirety. Nobody safe. We didn't mention one neighborhood, downtown, school, and your own family. Fam, let me know how you guys feel about this.
That shit, wow, bro. The one that even killed them little kids. Hopping out, man. And that was a grown ass man doing that.